May have noticed a lot of the news these days is pretty bloody anxiety-inducing. COVID-19, I'm looking at you for that. But rest assured, there is still a lot of good out there, like Waleed said, and it's going to get us over the line.
And just a warning, this first story contains Scottish accents. I repeat, Scottish accents.
No. While some tried to capitalise on the world's sudden need for hand sanitizer by bulk buying and selling at inflated prices.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
These big-hearted legends in Scotland are giving it away.
One hand sanitizer wipe. Packed and ready to go.
Newsagents Asiya and Jawed Javed were gutted to see many elderly residents were having to go without.
I met a pensioner outside a supermarket and she was really upset on the wheelchair. She was crying. She wanted some hand wash and she couldn't get any. She says all the youngsters are stockpiling them and I can't get any.
So their shop made bundle packs of face masks, hand wash and wipes and gave them away to seniors for free. And free delivery if they can't get to the shop.
Hand antibacterial wipes and thingy.
So far, they've given away about $8,000 worth of products to those in need.
These people are very generous and they do a lot for this community.
They're really happy. They're calling us superheroes and hugging us and they're asking for autographs. I think everybody should come together, follow this and give things out because it's a virus, it can affect anybody.
The Shed Aquarium in Chicago is, of course, closed to the public to slow the spread of COVID-19. So make way for Wellington. Keepers let him and Edward and Annie out of their enclosures to have a little peep around the aquarium grounds and check out the other exhibits. Wellington appeared to love the Amazon fish exhibit, but then again, he might have thought it was the kiosk. Dr. Catherine Barrett was appalled upon hearing about a friend's visit to her local supermarket.
The checkout chick had bruises and scratches up her arms, and apparently there were a number of staff who had been physically assaulted by customers who were panicked. And I just know that we're better than that.
So on the weekend, she started a Facebook group to combat COVID-19's negative impacts. It's called the Kindness Pandemic.
I want kindness to spread everywhere. It's incredibly important for people to know that they are appreciated right now because there are a lot of people doing it tough.
The group organised messages to be posted around Aussie supermarkets to let employees know they are loved.
Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you for keeping the shelf stocked.
Sorry some people are acting so yucky.
We appreciate you.
That means quite a lot to them because they're working under really difficult circumstances, and the responses from staff in supermarket have been really very moving. Staff in supermarkets have cried.
They next plan to be a hub for acts of kindness to support our health professionals. Maybe more notes, or perhaps events of mass appreciation, like the rousing rounds of applause that just happened for medicos in Spain. So what are you waiting for, Australia?
Get out there and do an act of kindness. It's about each and every one of you. Get off your backside, send a tweet, send a post, send a text message, make a phone call, get online, thank somebody. You don't even have to leave your house. Every single Australian needs to get on board. There's no excuses.
It's so interesting that we've come out of the bushfires where we saw the best of humanity and so much kindness. And now we've stepped into this and it's become almost every man for himself, people grabbing stuff off the shelves, stockpiling. It's about me protecting me and not you. And I think those acts of kindness now will be even more felt than they would normally because there's this expectation that we're all sort of being a bit too individualistic at the moment. And I think just, you know, giving somebody a roll of toilet paper instead of yours, or going in, a friend of mine was in the supermarket the other day and an old lady couldn't buy the bigger bag of something that she needed and so she bought it for her. Like, you know, those kind of small things in a time now show like we are still a community and we should all still be looking out for each other.
Even if we're a metre apart.
Yeah, exactly. Even if we can't touch each other, we're a community, all right?
Spaced out community.